teach you to fight like this.
The Witcher you slew.
Creo que lo vencimos, gente. Espero que no se levante. Bueno, mayonesa. Costó, costó. Tiene su truco, pero
We did it.
Barely. How'd it go down there?
I slew only 2 of the crones. The third fled, with Vesemir's medallion. My sole memento.
Coming here? Good idea.
I knew we'd succeed. From the start. Now to find Eredin and kill him. An Oren for your thoughts?
Wondering what to tell Yennefer when we get to Novigrad.
Tell her the truth. Always. I wonder if Triss and Yennefer have found the sorceresses at the lodge. We ought to rejoin them.
va, está agradable el rato.
Give me a minute. I'm old. Need more rest.
You are, and you do. Let's stay a bit longer.
Vale. No lío, Uy, uy. A ver, el loco este. A ver si consigo algún tesoro de él. Lo que hacía. A ver, si tú te mantienes cerca y lo esquivas, él como que con la fuerza del empuje que tiene, pues no puede como defenderse. Entonces ahí tú aprovechas y le das. Pero voy a cuenta gotas, porque con la espada no le hacía mucho. Y al final, cuando le quedaba un poquito, empezaba él a aparecer y desaparecer. Y entonces, claro, te trataba de pegar. Y había una en la que te lanzaba como contra el suelo y se quedaba pegado. Y ahí aprovechaba y le sacaba todo lo que podía. Hasta que ya se pudo matar y ya está. Pues fue de a poquito porque no daba para más. Pero bueno, ahí con mucha paciencia y perseverancia se consigue. Así que nada. Bueno, a ver, Cirí. Vamos a hablar. Vámonos.
So, off to Novigrad then?
Yeah, let's get going.
Let's go.
The oak is dead.
The oak, the crones. I fear that was your last feast.
What of our acorns?
I've got one. Take it.
But one? What'll we do now?
This is no longer no man's land. It's no longer the lady's land. It's all yours.
But what are we to do?
Come, Geralt. It's time.
Manage on your own.
muchísimo mejor. Pues imagínate, esas bichas están comiendo a la gente y la gente venerándolas y tal. No sé si la vieja esa que estaba en la fiesta también estaba un poquito con la Moira.
Then non-humans. Thought it was mages the hunters and the temple guard were after.
Mages left. Hunters needed a new quarry. Hatred and prejudice will never be eradicated, and witch hunts will never be about witches. To have a scapegoat, that's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races. And as they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
Dandelion! Ready some tankards with guests.
Geralt! Cirí! When I learned Geralt had found you,
Glad to see you in one piece too, Dandelion.
Where have you two been?
Just finished hunting down the crones of Velen and a general of the Wild Hunt.
Well, you've had a busy morning then, haven't you?
in fact, you look terrible. Like you could really use some rest.
Gladly take some. Point me to a room.
Of course. Come on, little swallow. I'll take you.
Let's meet later, Geralt. I've a little matter to resolve. I'll freshen up, then await you in the square in Gildorf.
Right. Anyone here besides us? Lodge of Sorceresses. Triss and Yen were supposed to gather the remnants.
They're working on it. Triss is upstairs, waiting for you. Yennefer's gone to Crippled Kate's.
Yen? At that portside dive? Why?
Didn't inform me. Imagine that. Ah, and that elf of yours moved into the Ruby Suite. Told me to tell you he's waiting too.
Gave him your best room?
He didn't exactly ask. I prepared another room for him, but he blew past me and locked himself in the Ruby. Hasn't peeked out since. Barely eats, drinks only water, and the only thing I've heard from him is, I wish to know when Gwynblade and Zuriel arrive.
Thanks. Looks like I'll have my hands full.
Bueno,
Did you see those poor wretches who fled
estamos
from
entre compras. Así que nada. Vamos a ver qué quiere el elfo y vamos a ver también a Triss.
How much for the night?
A ver, habla con Avalak. A este lo va a atender de último.
What, my peach? Why, here there's always...
There have, but things have changed. New management.
Ah, bueno, Triss va a ayudar a Filipa. Fijaos que lo que nos pedía el rey de Redenia, al final ayudó a Triss, o sea que no le hicimos caso. ¿Cómo era esto? Por aquí. Esta y la otra.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Cirí in danger?
Cirí had to do it. I couldn't let her go alone. You'd have done the same in my boots. Besides, I'd never let anything happen to Cirí. You know that. Past burning pyres on the way into town, non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira? Margarita? Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
I hope they work out for us, and we actually find Philippa and Rita.
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
Know what Yen's found out?
You'll need to ask her. I've been busy trying to find Philippa.
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
Tell me everything. I want the details.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vlister.
Philippa and a former lover? Something tells me happily ever after is not how that story ends.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a dimeridium band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
Kidding, right?
Sadly, no. A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy, and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
One outside the Passiflora could work.
Good idea. Let's go. We're here.
Nice and quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed. Graham et Thuir, Robert Mekele, Alfelte.
What's that?
Nothing. A preliminary image.
What?
Stop interrupting, I have to focus. Graham et Thuir, Deagnis Kerle, Espirshena a Esclace.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the place. Dijkstra. He has her. At his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much.
That was the recent past. Anything might happen to her in Dijkstra's hands. Let's go.
Not so fast. The first image. What was that?
Nothing. Really.
Don't brush me off. I know how hydromancy works. Image appeared because you're thinking about it.
It was... King Tancred asked me to become his court advisor in Kavir.
You mentioned Kavir in the lighthouse. I understand why now. The vision was of a house, not a royal court.
It's the house that awaits us in Pont Vanis. When we're done here, when all this is over, once we've defeated the hunt and Cirí's safe, I'd like us to live there, together.
Guess you've got everything planned out.
You don't like it?
I like it. A lot.
I'll tell you the details later. Right now, we need to get Philippa.
Right.
Come on.
Vale, lo de no me lo imaginaba. Que se lo yo creo que haya sido Dick. Aunque sí diga que le va a hacer, que puede hacer cualquier cosa, Dijkstra sigue queriendo.
I hope we get there in time. I hope Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
Possibilities are many. Could be Dijkstra that got hurt.
Not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. And Philippa's weakened, no doubt about it.
Weakened, maybe, but still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the Dimeridium off, Philippa will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
Honor in the fatherland.
Bueno, vamos a ver qué le pasa. A ver, seguramente estaban muy cómodos. No pasa nada.
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
You were right. She must have changed back into human form. Quick! I sense strong magic. We have to get inside.
Surrender! This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! Goddamn fools! After her!
We'll handle this.
Oh no, no, no! The sorceress stays here!
We're going together.
Not a chance.
It's fine, Geralt. I'll stay, in case she tries to flee this way.
Fine. Be right back.
Como terminé. Buah. Tengo que pelear contra esta gente. A ver, yo también puedo hacer algo.
Damn, she cast a spell. Too late to surrender.
Vale. A ver, Filipa, ¿dónde está? Ah, vale. Buscarla por aquí. A ver que no nos salga un sumergido.
I am your master now. You're to protect me, understood?
How long are you gonna make me wait?
Stand here. Let no one pass.
Buah, chaval. El troll. El troll. Agárrate de tu abuela.
Witcher, no past go. Bertie, birdie, no say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too. She's hurt. Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no past go say. But no let past go.
Ever had a stomachache?
Ache? Aye. But once old drowner ate.
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
But no want. Drowner make ache very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But let past go. Witcher help.
No mal, ¿Dónde está? Por aquí.
Wanna help you?
Help him die? Don't hold your breath.
Sale un sumergido aquí. Y me dice. Eso me sirve. Los quemó. Quemó a todos los sumergidos. La del robo. Y ahora ha ido en barco.
You will not take me.
I wanna help you.
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
Madre.
Gotta be kidding me.
Espérate. A ver si tengo algo contra estos bichos. Espectros, necrófago. Voy a meterle a esto a ver qué pasa. Ay, que no veo nada. Un montón de vida. Voy a morir. Está difícil, Azul. Muy difícil, Porque claro, está el monstruito este.
Be kidding me.
I know first of your kind.
Damn, you're ugly.
Creo que aquí es la mejor parte. Se quema esto. chungo, chungo. Está más difícil que lo de la cacería salvaje. Bueno, lo que hace Filipa pues no me hace mucho. Oye, vale. Vale. Ataque. Claro, porque estás pisando eso y te quemas. Aquí. Pero Axia funciona. Con este Axia funciona, así que ya por lo menos descubrimos una cosa.
Gotta be kidding me. Que comprar un poco de vida. Estoy... ¿Cómo hago yo con esta? Vamos a recuperar algo de vida primero. Estamos un poco mal. Vamos a hacer medio maratón aquí dentro. Ah, no, es tanta guerra.
Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
What do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
I need your help.
Betray me, and I will.
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
La guerra que diste. Chica.
Deepest apologies, but the lady will come with me.
Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally, as I will now demonstrate.
Not gonna demonstrate a damn thing. I need her.
And I don't give a flying fuck. I've awaited this moment forever, so, very sorry, but I care as much about your plans as I do about the snows of Mahakam. Philippa will come with me, and answer for all the courtesies she's paid me.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
Opposition nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the White Flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
His daughter has returned. The Emperor wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cirilla? Impossible. This could shift the tide of war. Provided, of course, you're not mistaken.
Emperor himself told me. So, information's firsthand.
Emir's a lying whore.
When it comes to his daughter's future, doubt it.
You've no idea of the importance of this information. A change on the Imperial throne could bring the war to an end. Radovid's sure to be delighted. If Emir sounds the retreat, there'll be no force left that could possibly stop that madman. Especially in light of our bloody aborted plan.
You didn't actually believe you could do it. Radovid's crazy, but he's no idiot. Knows all too well there are dozens out there who...
Silence!
Do I understand you correctly? You want to kill Radovid? Well, Siggy, I am impressed. Doubted you still had it in you, frankly. Sadly, as you well know, Radovid has sought refuge on his boat. He's guarded so closely, I'd not be at all surprised to learn he shares his bed each night with 2 sentries.
You know too much, Phil. Yet one more reason why you must die.
Think you might want to hear her out. Dare say Philippa despises Radovid at least as much as you do.
I'm content someone apart from myself has finally gotten the idea to rid the world of the degenerate.
Save your praise for others. I couldn't give a shit.
Currently, only 2 individuals stand to draw Radovid off his boat. Emir and myself.
You'd agree to be the bait?
I fear you'd be hard-pressed to convince Emir to dangle himself as such.
Fat fucking chance. Geralt, I wouldn't trust this cunt to hard-boil my eggs.
Rightly so, I'm terrible with eggs. But think on this. Radovid hears that you've captured me. Will he not throw caution to the wind? Will he not jump at the chance to kill me, personally, with his bare hands?
Out of the question. Geralt, get her out of here before I burst her testicle. And then we must meet with our friends. I've leased a warehouse portside. Be sure to come.
Sorry to take so long, but I had to deal with the guards.
Hello, Triss.
Philip, are you all right?
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be all right?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
Pasamos aquí. Juego chungo, pero chungo. Bueno, nada. Vamos a ver cómo podemos ayudar a Jennifer, y faltaría también a Cirí. A ver qué ellas necesitan. Pues ya ir por el comandante general de la cacería salvaje. Pero bueno, supongo que no, los siguientes enemigos no van a ser menos fáciles o menos difíciles, mejor dicho. Vale, pues nada. A ver, no quiero hablar con Avala. Vamos con Jennifer.
A fine kettle of fish.
Cheated me.
Que parece que está trabajando de dama de compañía, por así decirlo. Y a ver, como una tapadera. Creo que para sobrevivir vamos a cambiar unas moneditas que teníamos de...
How can I be of service?
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
Perfecto. Está bien.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of
Tenemos
steam.
pastuca. Vale.
Why the googly eyes? Got a case of the bloat?
Vale, vamos a ver que Jennifer, que estaba aquí.
There's the black ones are chasing gorillas around the Kedwenny woods.
En este sitio donde las damas hacen compañía.
We can go at it here, or at my
Ah,
place.
está tapadita.
You choose.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Series.
As I thought. I'm glad you went with her.
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Cirí in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won. No point bothering with what-ifs.
Talk to Triss. Reconvening the lodge. It's not going so well.
Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out. And I can't blame them.
Charming place. Why are you here?
You'll find out soon. In the meantime, tell me about Philippa.
Triss and I found her and freed her. It turned out Dijkstra had her, but the situation's under control.
That's a relief.
So, gonna tell me why you're here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Daerard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in. Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Damn.
Best run and get him.
Vale, qué chistoso.
Bet you're sweaty and all that
Buen empujón. Te deshizo de Geralt.
sweat on me.
That's where you're going, eh?
You a vulgar one. I can see it in your face.
Damn it, scaled the ladder. Guess I'm in for a roof walk.
Escalera, hay que ir rápido. ¿Ya?
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down, we just want to chat.
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No. No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me.
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
Oh, so be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Derard.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life. They say no one gets out of Derard alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. But once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I'd prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
They say Derard's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
They choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays, when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty.
Not officially, but you know how it is.
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. We can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long. What he said about the guards could prove handy.
True. Things will go more smoothly if we can get even a few of them drunk.
Zoltan ought to manage it. I'll ask him.
Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
Vale.
Snake's tongue as well.
Radovid in Novigrad? That's just fine with me. More soldiers, more work.
So, you in?
We can go in here. Absolutely.
Vamos a hablar con Zoltan. Que nos diga...
Oh!
Que nos ayude con los chicos ahí de la guardia. Como su amiguete. Bueno, no sé si fue su amiguete o el mismo que consiguió el vino ese. Bueno, le pueda llevar algo de bebida. No sé con qué razón, porque el hombre dijo que era el objetivo únicamente. A menos que se acerque. Pero nada. Vamos a ver qué nos dice esto. Seguramente se le ocurre algo. Vamos.
Zoltan. They're holding Margarita at Dayrod. Got a plan to break her out, but we need your help.
What should I do?
Load a wagon with as much mahakaman as you can find and drive it to Oxenford. Yennefer will give the signal. They'll drive through the gates and treat the guards.
Oh, these are terrible times. Since the mages left town, the hunters have taken to harassing non-humans. A dwarf lingering around the prison gates only stands to attract attention.
Right. Didn't think of that. I'll go straight to Yen in that case. She went to find a way into the ruins beneath the city. Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
Olvídate de este plan.
Another day gone to shit.
Ah, bueno, podemos hacer el viaje rápido. No sé dónde está. Vale. En Oxenford. Oxenford. Vale. Está Radovid.
Long live Radovid! Long live the king.
Find a way in?
Several. Nearest is through a well not far from here. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Shall we begin?
Let's do this.
Vale.
Sure the guards don't know about the passage through the ruins? Haven't planted sentries there?
They haven't.
How can you be sure?
Novigrad's hierarchs have taken great care to eradicate any and all memories of the city's elven roots. Even if anyone remembers the ruins are there, they have no recollection of how far and where they extend. And I'm absolutely certain no one's thought to place sentries there.
Hope you're right.
Vale, entonces. Por aquí. Bueno, ya llegamos, estamos aquí.
Know what they say about you lot? If you seek justice, hire a witcher.
Here we are.
This is it? Boulder was plugging the well until recently.
Due to an edict Hemmelfart issued some years ago. But I managed to find two brawny and obliging passers-by who agreed to remove the impediment. For a modest fee, naturally. Here.
What is this?
Use it once you find Rita. I'll be able to pinpoint your location.
Not coming?
Mucking through ruins and sewers? I'd rather leave it to the expert.
Meaning you'd rather waltz in once the hard work's done. Wet clothes. Oh, joy.
Qué raro de Jenny. Nada. Ahora aquí por dónde vamos. Por allá hay luz. Así que vamos por allá. Ok. Bueno, según Jennifer, esto es una ciudad élfica. Estamos con los monstruos. pueden me ayuda bastante. Porque lo hace retroceder y les hace daño. O sea que no solamente me protege, entonces ahí la mejora que le hicimos. Vale, registra las ruinas. Aunque tengo que buscar una salida que puede ser esta.
Mechanism's broken. Missing a piece. Replace it with something else, maybe?
Un palo. Un hueso.
Tomb Raider. Seems this one liked elven stuff.
Hay algo aquí. Supongo que buscamos un palo, un hueso o algo que nos sirva. Uy. Pantalones. A ver, ¿qué podemos mirar por aquí? Ah, mira, aquí hay otro.
This'll come in handy.
Vale, guay. Bueno, están sumergidos y tal, ya no dan problema. Si son varios, puede que traigan inconvenientes.
That ought to do it.
Vamos para adelante, Geralt.
Wall looks brittle.
Ya tú sabes.
Reeks in here.
Vengan ellos a mí. Cool. Espérate. Dio duro, ¿eh? Guau, pero aquí un montón. Quiero terminar con estos rasgos. Ok. cerrado. Supongo que por este hueco la presión.
I want him alive! Alive! Shoot it!
A ver, esto mejor el arco.
Shut up.
Double kill. Vamos ahí. Bueno, yo creo que este es un buen lugar para dejarlo. Espero que os haya gustado el capítulo de hoy. Dejadme un gran like si ha sido así. Suscríbete al canal, dale a la campanita. Recuerda que en la descripción tienes los links a nuestras redes sociales y déjame en la caja de comentarios lo que desees. Hasta el próximo capítulo. Un abrazo, un saludo y hasta la próxima.